The Collegian News is brought to you in part by Campus Recreation and Intramural Sports.
University Inn and Suites. Live here, save money.
UT Brownsville offers 19 online programs, 7 masters, 9 bachelors, and 3 graduate certificates. For more information, visit us at utb.edu/online.
Hi, welcome to another edition of the Collegian News. I'm Melissa Ramirez.
And I'm Marlene Rodriguez. The official separation of UT Brownsville and Texas Southmost College doesn't happen until 2015, but already some of the consequences of the split are being felt campus-wide. Here's Regina Miller.
During the Academic Senate meeting earlier this month, faculty sought more clarification regarding the UTB TSC reduction in force process. UT Brownsville Provost Alan Artebis addressed the faculty.
Refocusing ourselves now that the faculty right-sizing process is almost complete in terms of having the information we need to move forward. The process takes several months, but we can move forward with it. We are going to return our attentions to right-sizing the staff across the campus with a view to having our recommendations and taking actions early in 2013, again with the target of May 2013.
In regard to the current phase of the right-sizing process, Artebis explained.
The right-sizing process continues to move forward. All the departmental review committees and the university review committees have completed their work, and the President and I have received their reports. The program review committee has completed its work in the context of engineering and physics and still has some work to do with the departments of music and the Department of Physics and Astronomy, which will take place within the next month.
For the Collegian News, I'm Regina Miller.
Meanwhile, at Texas Southmost College, 2 candidates for the Board of Trustees participated in an education forum last Wednesday night.
Samantha Reese was there.
Thanks, Marlene. Of 4 candidates running for the Texas Southmost College Board of Trustees, only 2 hopefuls, Tad Hassey and Roberto Uresti, participated. In response to how he would assure job security for employees, Place 6 hopeful Tad Hassey said that for the next 2 years, it is not completely up to TSC.
As far as job security, we need to create the programs at TSC that will absorb the for lack of a better word, excess employees that UTB finds itself with. You know, we got people, they work here, they live here, they've given their lives here. We should find a place for them if we can. You know, I'm all for that. I mean, these people have all worked together for years.
It's already written in the book. She already knows what to do. She knows there's going to be English classes, math classes, all those classes are going to be offered the first and second year. And she should be putting those people in those slots. Very, very simple. I don't understand where she's coming from. I'm not against her because I haven't met that lady. But one thing for sure, we are going to offer all those courses at a reasonable, good rate, and we could already start hiring those people because we put them in those slots. It's very simple.
Asked how they would reduce fees and tuition at TSC, here's how the candidates responded.
Before we make any decisions, and we make sure that student will be able to afford what we're proposing and not just keep creeping it up, 50 cents here, $2 there, $5 here. That's the death of a...
It goes on, we haven't even gotten anywhere. We can bring the deal, but we have to look at the debt. How are we going to pay the debt? Because we are. Remember, they tried a $100 million bond.
Though running unopposed, State Senator Eddie Lucio Jr., a Brownsville Democrat, also spoke at the forum. Lucio will lead a charge next year in the Texas Senate for a medical school in the Rio Grande Valley to allow students to study as doctors here. He also outlined Senate Bill 1909.
Which simply means this, that the University of Texas system and UTB must help TSC get their accreditation before the partnership ends. And that's fact in that piece of legislation that I passed.
This is the 3rd candidate forum held on campus and was sponsored by the Center for Civic Engagement, Project 100%, the League of Women Voters, Student Life, and the Student Union. For the Collegian News, I'm Samantha Reese. Back to you, Melissa.
Every week, the Collegian asks students around campus what issues they have.
Here's what they had to say for What's Your Beef.
What issue do you have with campus right now?
Well, one of the issues I have in campus is that there's not enough healthy food around the campus. So, yes, that could lead to serious conditions of people not eating healthy.
What issue do you have with campus right now?
My issue is that there's not a lot of parking space. Like, you have to pretty much like rearrange your time or whatever, or you just, when you're in a hurry, like, or you could cause an accident because you just, like, if you're running late, you have to, like, kind of, like, speed up a little. So that's my issue, I think. Yeah.
What issue do you have with campus right now?
Right now I have an issue with dormitory security. I feel like it needs to be improved. I feel like they need to possibly ask for ID and where you're going. I also feel like there should be some sort of device that prevents cars entering, trying to go through the exit gate, and also exiting, going through the entrance gate. I feel like that it has almost caused many accidents, and I feel like that should be improved.
What issue do you have with campus right now?
I just have an issue with the campus police. I think they're doing a great job so far, but as far as the classes, I'm taking a stats psychology class, and the police take about 20 minutes to get there just to unlock the doors, and I know they have carts and everything, so I don't understand why they take so long. So we're here trying to go over the slides, but we don't have slides because we don't have a projector or anything like that.
The Greek Council is the organization behind the fraternities and sororities at UT Brownsville. Here's what they had to say on Club Spotlight.
President Rolando Ocañas, what is the purpose of the club?
The purpose of the Greek Council is to bring the organizations on campus together so they can work with each other. As you guys, I'm sure, have noticed, slowly Greek life has been gaining momentum on the campus. And what the Greek Council is supposed to do is bring us together so we can work with each other as individual organizations as well as the general population to promote awareness for it.
Secretary Philip Martinez, what are the club requirements?
Well, our main requirement is that you have to be a part of a sorority or a fraternity. And as far as that, you're chosen by your fraternity or sorority to represent as part of Greek Council.
Vice President Eva Robles, what are the club activities?
Well, right now what we're doing is planning a lot of activities that are coming into the future and next semester. Our main focus right now is Greek Week, which is a whole week during Welcome Week where we host a bunch of Greek activities, mainly for the students, so we can promote ourselves and let them know that we exist here on campus.
And now we have this week's Sports Roundup with Valerie Secrece.
This week on Sports Roundup, freshman golfer Eleni Muro won medalist honors at the NAIA unaffiliated #1 tournament in Oklahoma City. With the win, Muro qualifies for a spot in the NAIA National Championship in Greenville, Tennessee. Here's the story. Freshman golfer Eleni Muro won medalist honors at the NAIA unaffiliated #1 tournament at the Lincoln Park Golf Course in Oklahoma City. Muro crushed the school record for the best two-round total with a 145, which qualified her for a spot in the NAIA National Championship at the Link Hills Country Club in Greenville, Tennessee, May 15th through the 19th. The UTB TSC women's golf team shot a team total of 655, leaving it one shot short of qualifying for the national championship tournament. They had a first-round score of 328 on April 23rd and 327 last Tuesday. Freshman Veronica Vasquez had the second-best total with a 169, shooting an 83 last Tuesday for an opening round 86. On April 23rd, Muro tied with the school record set by alumna April Martinez in the same tournament in 2009 with a 1 under par 71. This is the second time this semester Muro has achieved medalist honors. She also finished first at the Shriner Spring Women's Shootout in Kerrville February 28th. While everyone else is done for the season, Muro will be practicing and training to prepare for the national championship tournament. The UTB TSC baseball team had a rough time last weekend as they were swept by the University of the Southwest Mustangs in a 3-game series. The series marked the final home games of the season for the Scorpions, who made it to the conference tournament in Shreveport, Louisiana last weekend. Here's the play. In their final season, the UTB TSC baseball team set its sights on the NAIA National Championship opening round May 10th through the 13th. The fourth-seeded Scorpions, however, faced a last hurdle before Nationals as they traveled to Shreveport, Louisiana last Thursday for the Red River Athletic Conference Tournament. The Scorpions had a rough time as they were swept in a 3-game home series by the University of the Southwest Mustangs April 20th and 21st. Head coach Brian Ogney said the team did not play its best in the series, but it was an emotional time for all of them.
Other than the fact we didn't play our best defense, and obviously we didn't hit a ton, but it was an emotional weekend. I think, it just kind of got to us and all kind of sank in. It was a little somber moment for all of us. So it was an emotional day for myself and for the rest of the guys. So hopefully, we can just put that behind us and go play.
Last December, the university announced that it would end the baseball program because of the budget cuts stemming from the upcoming separation of UT Brownsville and Texas Southmost College. The program will be replaced with men's and women's cross-country teams. Infielder Brad Regier said his time playing for UTB TSC has been an enjoyable experience that has given him the opportunity to make some good friends.
It's been good. Everybody's nice with everybody and have great chemistry here, so it's been a great year. Couldn't ask for more. Thanks.
Pitcher Zach Armstrong said it's been a roller coaster ride for him, but overall he has had good time playing for the university.
It's been up and down, definitely emotionally and on the field, like for playing ability. I mean, we've been really hot and we've been really cold, so it's been a toss-up, but I think we're on the right track right now.
Pitcher Brody Chamberlain said the season hasn't gone quite like they planned, but the team chemistry has made the experience one to remember.
The last season has been it's been a good season as far as camaraderie with the teammates. The season has gone not exactly the way we had planned it, but it's we still have a winning record, and we still believe we are in a position that we need to be in to be successful in the tournament coming up this weekend. There's a little bit of a cloud over our heads where the program's shutting down. I know there's a lot of guys that are unsure of what they're doing next year, but we just got to put that behind us and try and leave it all out on the field this weekend.
Finally, I met with senior baseball player Peter Maldonado for this week's Athlete of the Week profile. Here's what he had to say. Okay, Peter, who do you look up to and why?
I would have to say my dad, because he taught me pretty much everything about sports. He got me introduced to sports, and he's also a doctor, and he's a great dad.
Okay, and what are some of your hobbies?
Just doing normal guy stuff, watching TV, watching movies, going fishing, and playing other sports.
Okay, what is your favorite thing about baseball?
Favorite thing about baseball has to be like just the competition and then having teammates and the unity and the bonds you get with them.
Okay, when did you start playing baseball?
Started playing when I was 4 years old, since T-ball. My dad also got me introduced to that, and been playing ever since.
Okay, what is next for you after graduating?
After graduation, I plan on taking the MCAT, hopefully, and then applying to med school and also working for a year before going to med school.
That's all I have for this week on Sports Roundup. Back to you, Marlene.
Thank you, Valerie. That wraps up our webcast. Thank you for joining us. I'm Marlene Rodriguez.
And I'm Melissa Ramirez. Have a great day. We leave you with members of the Bravo Opera Company.